Yo, what's up guys? Finally, we have our April 1st, 2014 TCG list. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen the list by now on other channels, so I don't want to repeat that. But if you haven't seen the list, a link will be in the video description, just to make sure. Now, when I first saw the list, I was astonished, because it seems that they handled some of the problems we've had past format. But pretty much like every list, it seems that they could and maybe should have done much more. The list seems very lackluster on first sight. The banning on both Jar Brothers, Morphing Jar 1 and 2, doesn't come as a surprise. Both cards have been involved in a few FTK/OTK decks. For example, the famous Empty Jar Deck-Out deck. It was a matter of time that both Morphing Jar 1 and 2 or 2 got banned. Maybe now because of the release of Jackpot 7, but it seems the first reason that comes to mind now to ban them both. Again, I'm not surprised that they both follow Fiber Jar on the banned list. Then let's take a look at a few decks. First, pretty much I think the best deck of past format, Mermills. And it seems that they only hit their Monster Reborn, Gunde. They definitely could have hit more cards, like Sphere and Teus, for example. Gunde was also on the list, but not before these two other cards. I hear people saying Mermills are dead, which I think is certainly not the case. The deck has had multiple hits in the past, and every time it managed to adapt and become a solid tier 1 deck in the new format. I think it's the same now. They still have Tidal, that and all the other Dragon Rulers are still here, sadly to say. And there's still Salvage, and of course the 3 Sphere. The deck is far from that, it seems. Then let's take a look at Fire Fist. They made the right choice and did Wolfbark to 1, but Tenki is still at 3. And apparently Konami is releasing a Fire Fist Special Edition deck with, you never guess, Tenki as a super rare. Because of that, they have absolutely no reason to hit Tenki, because they obviously don't want to hurt sales, and obviously don't want to hit upcoming decks and new cards. Hitting Tenki also hits Bujins, Constellars for example, so Tenki is still at 3 because of that. Both Bujins and Dragon Rulers, or Hieratic Rulers, or just Hieratics, pretty much survived the list. So again, no ban on the Dragon Rulers. Hieratics got a small hit with Convocation at 2, but that seems like a minor blow. Then Infernity, on the other hand, got a huge hit in the face with Barrier at 1. Barrier was definitely a candidate to hit if they wanted to hit the deck, next to, I think, Lavalval Chain, and maybe Launcher, but with Barrier at 1. I don't really know. I'm not an Infernity player, so I don't have much experience with the deck. I'm not sure if they can survive this hit. They still have a lot of possible shenanigans though, but time will tell if the deck is still viable. Then we have a deck that survived this list, and that's a very, very questionable move Konami made. Geargias, and the prime card I'd like to see to have been hit is Geargia Gear. Their Rescue Rabbit, or even the big tutor card in the Karakuri OTK, Birdman. Both cards survived the list, and of course with the new support coming out for the deck Augur, the deck is still at full force for next format. And with machine duplication, the deck can have a lot of shenanigans going. Then we have a lot of other decks that are still viable. Harpies with they're still having their 3x Hysteric Sign. Spellbook still have their Spellbook of Fate. Madolce will get their Angeli soon. Lightsworns, of course, with their new support, and I believe also a structure deck coming up. Gravekeeper's Evil Swarm, Constellar, Dark World, and so on. As a conclusion, I have a feeling that they definitely could have done more. Cards like Reckless Greed, which is still at 3, Geargia Gear, Abyss Sphere, and Orteus. The Dragon Rulers, of course, and let's not forget this card, Elemental Hero Stratos, again not making a return. Okay guys, enjoy the upcoming format. Thoughts, opinions, etc. are always welcome, and as always, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.